Good morning, YouTube. This is another installment of the Quarantine Diaries. I am here on a Saturday morning, just checking to see how everything is going. These are two new fancies that I purchased actually a week prior to yesterday. So they've been with me for 8 days now, and I am quarantining them both. They came from the same fish seller, or local fish store, I should say. This little calico here is dealing with a fungal issue, and the red fantail or orange fantail seems to be doing really well since I purchased them both. But of course he's in the tank for medication purposes also, just to be preventative, as you know we should in the hobby. Let me see, treatment wise, I placed them in a cleaned out 10-gallon tank with a single sponge filter that is rated for 20 gallons. This is it right here. It had already been seeded with beneficial bacteria because it's been in my 55-gallon for more than a couple of months. It has been in my 55-gallon that's running with 2 of my goldfish already. And so, yeah, we put them in here. The medications dosed were the Aquarium Co-op Med Trio, Maricin, Paracleanse, and Icex. 1 pack of each for 7 days. Or 1 pack of the Maricin and the Paracleanse and 1 teaspoon of the Icex for 7 days to soak in that. No feeding. And yesterday, I actually did a 100% water change and dosed the tank again with just the Icex and the Maricin. And now, because it says per Aquarium Co-op's instructions, it says for more severe cases to dose the tank with 1 pack of Maricin and 1 teaspoon of Icex daily for 5 days. So that's what we're doing, because this little one here is definitely in need of the severity of the meds. As you can see, like I mentioned before, that little one of her anal fins back there wasn't developing, too badly. There was just like one spot on it, or one little fuzzy section on it, and now like one complete anal fin is clouded white. So I'm like, yeah, maybe we're gonna just do that heavy dosing of, daily, and see if that helps. Yeah, because you guys, I'm a new fish keeper, honestly. Other than this, other people's instruction that are more experienced than mine and have had success with this, I don't know what to do. So I'm gleaning from the wisdom of others. As you can see, this is the side that bacterial fungus is on. Well, she's turned around now, but yeah. And the orange fantail seems to be doing fine. There was a little bit of cloudiness in that, like, inner fork of the tail of the fantail on either side. Just a few little minor spots, definitely, but I don't want it to progress either. So I'm not going to separate them. I'm going to keep them both in this tank while the medication is going. I did feed last night just about 5 pellets each, because like I said, I've had them since a week before yesterday, and I don't want them to, I know goldfish can technically go without food for 2 weeks, but I don't know how much the store was feeding or when they were last fed when I got them, even though I know they weren't shipped and they hadn't been fasted or anything like that, because there was waste in the tank, the day I got them, the day after I got them. So I know that they had been fed. But, I don't know, I think the 2 weeks with no food thing is kind of drastic. So I didn't do a heavy feed, of course. I didn't overfeed. None of it was left over because, like I said, I strategically put it in so that they would get like 4 or 5 pellets a piece. And that was it. I just wanted them to have at least something. And there's a lot of medications going. I feel like, I need to build up their strength or something. I don't know. I just felt bad. So, yeah. But since I did feed them, I am going to go, 5 days without feeding them now while I'm doing the daily doses of the medication. And then we'll see how it goes. You guys, I really hope this little calico gets better. I'm not even going to lie. Complete transparency. I had still been looking online, different online sellers. Just like, what? Let me have a fish in the cart in case this doesn't work out. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if that sounds insensitive, but, I just didn't want to get my hopes up. I was still, of course, going to do everything in my power to help this little one live a life of quality, and just do what I can. But I know that some things are not in my reach or in my complete capacity to do. So, should that be the case, I'll be prepared. So this is what we're doing. Like I said, it was 100% water change. We're going to be dosing the meds for 5 days. So a teaspoon of ICX every day for 5 days, same time of day. And a packet of Maricin every day for 5 days. And let's just pray that does the trick, I'm still going to salt them afterwards just because I don't trust it. Probably going to do one more Paracleanse because, per instructions, I've heard that once you stop that first week of Paracleanse, wait a couple weeks and then dose it again just so you can make sure you got any parasite eggs that might be inside the fish that have not hatched out and weren't able to be penetrated by the medications. They're in front of a mirror, guys. It's not for fish. They're in front of the mirror on my dresser. But, yeah. So I'm going to do what I can. Like I said, these fish are, part of, part of the family. So I'm going to do what I can with them right now, even if they're just temporarily, or even if one is just temporarily part of the family, because I really think that goldfish, that golden colored fish, the orange one, is going to be fine. Sorry for the angle, you guys. I'm trying to not get myself in the camera to keep the reflection down as much as possible. Yeah. So, not a professional camera girl in this at all. But, just transparent, taking you guys along for the ride. Hope everyone is going to have a wonderful weekend. Make it great. Take care of your fish. I know everybody's out there taking care of their fish. I hope everybody's out there taking care of their fish. And just keep sending positive vibes this way. All right. Have a great weekend.